followed by pay incentives, which are for cost adoption and manufacturing. That was coupled with around 2020, that was coupled with a lot of incentives on supply and demand side, which were for production incentives as well as the second phase of charging infrastructure and the vehicle upfront subsidy related incentives. And over the last few years, there have been more sharing facilities that have been formed in partnership with SIDBI, which is Small Industrial Development Bank of India, as well as more Prime Minister's E-Type electric mobility scheme. So all in all, policy and finance and charging infrastructure has really set the foundation. But despite of this, if you look at the overall EV sales percentage, it is still less than 10%, which is where the missing piece of the puzzle, which is consumer demand, comes into the equation. If we go on the next slide, and that is exactly where Shunya campaign comes in. So Shunya means zero in most of the Indian languages, and this gesture, which is I think quite universal in terms of something that is going on well. So inspired by the connotation of Shunya meaning zero, the campaign aims to electrify and promote the use of zero pollution vehicles, especially in the ride-hailing and delivery sector. As I mentioned, the campaign is owned by Government of India. It is mainly administered by NITI Aayog, which is Government of India's think tank, and RMI is the main launch partner and technical partner for the coordination. The vision of the campaign is to build awareness and demand pull for zero pollution vehicles. Ride-hailing and deliveries are the prominent sectors that we are targeting here because they are low-hanging fruits in terms of the economics as well as operations. And ultimately, the whole idea is to promote industry efforts in terms of this sector in particular and build a pathway to 100% electrification of 2 and 3-wheelers with ride-hailing and deliveries. If we go to the next slide, I'm just going to spend a few minutes on what the components of this campaign are. It mainly has 3 different parts. One is corporate engagement, second being consumer awareness, and last is resource toolkit. If we go on the next slide, the idea of the corporate engagement is on the Shunya campaign, we have onboarded over 250 companies. This includes different ride-hailing delivery companies, fleet operators, vehicle manufacturers, charging swapping infrastructure providers. And cumulatively, the idea of the Shunya campaign is to keep on promoting the work that they have been doing so that consumers are aware that electric mobility options exist. So in the beginning of the campaign, when we had fewer partners, we were also using Shunya stickers on rides and deliveries and packages that were delivered by electric vehicles. As we, at this point, cumulatively, we have 1.3 billion deliveries and rides. We haven't used 1.3 billion stickers. That would be counterintuitive. So at this point, we have started incorporating the digital collaterals. So on apps, sometimes you can see Shunya logo. On different companies' websites, you see Shunya logo. So the whole idea is Shunya becomes like a kind of an identity that a particular company is doing environmentally conscious choices, which are in alignment with Government of India's initiative. If we go on the next slide, the second part of this is consumer awareness, right? So the whole idea is more consumer pull, we can create more market demand, will we? So as part of the consumer awareness drive, we have undertaken multiple activities, right? More digital media channels, everything right from podcasts to blogs, billboards, as well as brand films. We are also partnering with MyGov, which is Government of India's social media platform, and cumulatively we have over 70 million reach in terms of the consumer awareness platform as well as different brand films that we have created as part of the campaign. We also are hosting regular webinars and podcasts as part of this campaign, and also conducted this special initiative called Shunya Pathshala meaning schools, where we go to different schools to kind of build capacity right from the early age in terms of understanding how EV market works. If we go on the next slide, the last bit here is resource toolkit. So on Shunya's website, we also have EV policy map, the EV cost calculator, so that when a fleet or an individual customer is trying to purchase EVs, they can be informed with better choices in terms of how the economics and impact works. Of course, the impact has to be curated to every country. In some cases, energy security or economics or air quality related narrative works better versus in some other cases, environmental narrative or import or export related narratives work better. If we go on the last slide, all in all, I already mentioned the campaign has over 1.3 billion deliveries, and which has led to 1.5 billion of fuel savings in terms of rupees. The last slide, please. I think I have just one last slide on of the partners that we have in Children Cafe. Sorry, yeah. I already mentioned there are about 50 partners that the Children Cafe has. Many of the names would be familiar. If you go on Shunya's website, you'll be able to see the comprehensive list of them. But that's pretty much all in terms of this campaign. Really wanted to highlight how consumer awareness can complement policy and financing efforts. Again, to they that practical research, yeah. This is just an example of one of the backlinks that we have created. It received more than 60 million views on different media channels. And an example of how we are trying to create more consumer-centric campaigns through this through It's in Hindi, but it has subtitles.
वो था शून्य महान भारतीय गणितज्ञ आर्यभट्ट की इस खोज से ज्ञान विज्ञान को एक नई दिशा मिली और तकनीकी खोजों से हमारी दुनिया बदल एक ऐसा उदाहरण जो कुछ भी नहीं और सब कुछ है जो भी है उसका आधार है शून्य इसने हमें दी है अनगिनत सुविधाएं इससे हमारी जिंदगी आसान भी है हमारी ख्वाहिशों से लेकर सब मिल जाती है मुश्किलें दूर हो जाती है और हमारा कीमती समय बचता है मैं दुनिया में थी और कुछ नहीं है हमारा सपनों और आशाओं की तरफ एक कदम और बढ़ता है अब यही शुरू फिर से देश को देगा एक और बड़ा पदक देश की जानी मानी कंपनी नीति आयोग के सहयोग से लेकर शुल्क जीरो पॉल्यूशन मोबिलिटी एक ऐसा जल्द ही आपके लिए वीजा आएगा देश को देगा प्रदूषण मुक्त